Andrew Mountbatten Windsor reportedly had one final outburst when he was removed from his residence at Royal Lodge in Sandringham, according to reports. The disgraced former Duke of York was compelled to surrender the lease on his 30-room Royal Lodge mansion back in October when he was dramatically stripped of all of his royal titles. It is understood Andrew's belongings, including valuable art, are now being stored in a South London warehouse protected by 24-hour guards. Both Andrew and his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, who has resided with her former husband in the Royal Lodge since 2008, were required to vacate the property, and on February 2, the former prince was transported in the middle of the night to his new residence on the King's Sandringham estate. However, in a desperate attempt to stay in his 30-room mansion, when he was instructed to leave, Andrew said, "I'm the Queen's second son. You can't do this to me," according to The Sun. He reportedly refused to depart or accept any responsibility. As a royal insider claimed, "It is extraordinary he chose to use the Queen's name in his defense. No one is quite sure if the reality of his dire situation has hit home even yet." The former prince departed Royal Lodge and is currently residing at Wood Farm on the Sandringham estate whilst his permanent residence undergoes renovations. Unmarked police vehicles and plain-clothed officers descended on his home on his 66th birthday to arrest him on suspicion of misconduct in public office. At least 6 Thames Valley police vehicles descended on Wood Farm on Andrew's birthday. The former prince has repeatedly and firmly denied any wrongdoing. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor was observed departing Elsham Police Station in Norfolk in the rear of a Range Rover, approximately 11 hours following his arrest. The former prince, who became the first senior royal in modern history to face arrest, stands accused of disclosing sensitive information to Epstein during his tenure as the UK's trade envoy. Thames Valley Police confirmed he was released under investigation and that searches at the Sandringham estate had been completed. Its statement read, "Thames Valley Police is able to provide an update in relation to an investigation into the offence of misconduct in public office. On Thursday, we arrested a man in his 60s from Norfolk on suspicion of misconduct in public office. The arrested man has now been released under investigation. We can also confirm that our searches in Norfolk have now concluded." The force indicated its searches in Berkshire remain ongoing, at his previous residence, the Royal Lodge in Windsor, and stated it would issue no additional comment at this juncture. When suspects are released under investigation following arrest, there are no time constraints or stipulations, unlike bail conditions after questioning.